So the first card you have for your past is the King of Swords. And yes, what I'm seeing here is that, yeah, you suddenly had clarity about someone. And, you weren't sure about this person, and then you suddenly had clarity about them. So there was some sort of feeling that something wasn't right about what they were saying, what they were telling you. And, I'm just seeing this person's also a bit selfish, actually. So they could be related to you or something like that, because, you've known this person for a long time. That's what I'm seeing. But you're in the dark about this person for a long time. So, you suspected that they weren't telling you everything. And then you suddenly realised what was going on. But you weren't surprised. I'm seeing that you weren't surprised, even though this was horrible that you found out this person wasn't being honest with you. You weren't surprised about them because you had instincts. You followed your instincts about this, and you felt this way about this person for a long time. And yes, you were disappointed, but you weren't surprised. That's what I'm seeing. You are disappointed. The next card you have your past is the Page of Wands. So I'm seeing that you're feeling... what you're feeling at this time, whether you're happier to be away from someone, or I'm seeing better off without someone. You realise you were better off without someone at this time. And you knew this person, so it could be an ex. This ex keeps on coming up in your readings all the time. This is this person that you're not interested in seeing them again, but they're on your mind a lot. They're bothering you for some reason, something that you still haven't gotten over, something they've done. It's not as if you haven't gotten over them. You're over them, but it's the way they treated you, or something they did, or some ongoing thing that they're doing that you're not over, that's really bothering you. And at this time you were still thinking about them, but I'm seeing there was a love-hate relationship, so there could have been extreme emotions going on in this relationship, and maybe that's why it's taking you such a long time to get over this person. You're over them in the sense that you don't want to be with this person again, you don't want to get back together with them, but you're just not over the hurt of it. I think you are in a way, you're over the hurt, but you're just still unhappy with them. You just have this hangover of how you feel about them. And I'm seeing also that this has come up in your past readings, and I'm seeing it in this one, that you just feel that they're not doing something they're supposed to be doing. That's what I keep seeing. I'm seeing this again here. They're not doing something that they're supposed to be doing. And that's still bothering you. That's what I'm seeing, or it was at this time. The last card you have your past is the Knight of Swords. So yes, you were living in the moment at this time. You were just in the moment. I'm just sensing that you might not have been paying attention to something because you were so involved in being in this moment that you weren't paying attention. I hope this makes sense, but there's something you're planning a while ago that that's going to come up early this year. The actual event is going to come up. It's like an event, and you're planning this for a long, long time. This always comes up in your readings again. I'm sorry, it keeps coming up again. Here it is again. But also, if this resonates, just recheck things, because you've been organising this thing. Maybe check dates, maybe check paperwork, something like that. Don't stress about this. Don't stress. Just recheck things. Just make sure nothing's missing. That's what I'm seeing there. Just be careful. I'm not saying there's going to be a big disaster. I'm just saying make sure you've checked everything. The first card you have your present is the Ten of Pentacles. So for single people who are looking for a relationship, yes, you could be building up something with someone at this time. So at this stage, I'm seeing a friendship. So it could be developing into something else. It's developing very slowly, I'm seeing. And you care about this person. There is some attraction between you, but I'm seeing you're working on something together, or maybe working together. You might work with this person. It's something like that. But I'm also getting confusion around this friendship or relationship, because I'm seeing that, there's a strong link between you and this person. There's also a link between you and someone from your past. Now, this could be your ex, this person that keeps on coming up. And the link that you have with them, I don't think it's not a happy link. It's not a happy link. You don't want to be with them. I keep seeing you don't want to be with them, but there is some link to this person in your past. I'm not feeling happy around this person, but there is a link to them. I keep seeing this. It comes up over and over again. The next card you have your present is the Knight of Pentacles. So yes, you're a dependable person. Someone's depending on you at this time. And you really, really care about someone. You're taking care of someone who's taken care of you. That's what I'm seeing. So this could be a family member, but you've depended on this person before, and now they're depending on you. That's what I'm seeing. So you're very strong. You're like a workhorse, and they're there leaning on you. They're depending on you. The last card you have your present is the Nine of Cups. So yes, this person or this family member who you care about, who you're taking care of, there is some strain around this person, but it's not about them. It's about another person. This could be another person in your family. And this person seems to get away with things. So the person you're taking care of, I'm seeing, lets this person get away with things. That's what I'm seeing. And this is frustrating to you. And they've gotten away with a lot of things. That's what I'm seeing. And you're frustrated. So there is this tension because of this smug person who seems to get away with a lot of things. But you don't want to upset this person you're taking care of. That's what I'm seeing. But you are frustrated because you do want to say something. Because actually they treat this person as if they've done nothing wrong. And they have done things wrong. And it frustrates you, as I keep on saying. I keep seeing it frustrates you. But you're not doing anything. You're not going to call them up and say anything about this because you care about this person. They might be a bit fragile at this time too. Yes, the first card you have in your future is the Knight of Cups. So something's coming up. This is this thing that's coming up in your future that you've been planning. This is this event. And, it involves family in some way or people around you who are going to be helping you organize this. They have been helping you. They're still going to be helping you. And this thing keeps on coming. I know it keeps on coming up again and again in your readings. You know this is coming. You're excited about this thing. But you're a bit nervous about this thing too. That's what I've seen a few times. But you are excited. It's on your mind all the time. And it's still going to be at this time in your future. The next card you have in your future is the Six of Wands. So at this time, you're going to be letting go of an old disagreement. You've had some old disagreement or some argument you've had. And, I'm not seeing you've been arguing the whole time, but there's been this tension between you. So you've been arguing on and off. And when you have been arguing, there's this tension. And yes, it's between you and another person. It's been going on for a long, long time. I'm seeing that. And yes, at this time, you're just going to decide to let this go because I think, you've got so much on your mind and you've got health concerns too. You've got other things going on your mind and you don't want to let this ruin your health or stress you out too much. So you're just going to let this go inside yourself. You're not going to see forgiveness. I'm not seeing that. They're not going to apologize to you or anything like that. It's more about you wanting peace inside yourself. That's what I'm seeing. So the last card you have in your future is the Six of Pentacles. So yes, you're still going to be taking care of this relative I'm seeing. There's give and take here. They've taken care of you in the past. It could be a parent. You're taking care of them now, physically or emotionally. But I'm seeing both physically and emotionally. Yes, I'm seeing that their health hasn't been great as well at a few times in the last year, and maybe it still isn't. But again, this person's taking care of you now, and you're taking care, or has taken care of you in the past, and you're taking care of them now. There's been this give and take, and this has happened a few times. They've taken care of you, you've taken care of them, and backwards and forwards, and now it's your turn to take care of them at this time in your future. That's what I'm seeing.